Hey friends, what's up? Ash here, welcome back to Gents. I've gone on an unchained buying spree of fragrances that I've never smelled before. I'm doing a bad thing. I'm doing what I tell you not to do, blind buys. Mainly cheapies, also mainly clones, or what I'm expecting are clones anyway. And the first part of this mega buying spree has come in the mail, and today we're gonna be checking them out together. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fragrances. Let's do it. Guys, these are going to be linked down in the description below. Feel free to check them out down there. And if you would like some codes, here they are. LuckyScent.com, TwistedLily.com, So Avant-Garde. You know the drill. Okay, so this is mainly a haul of Lattafa fragrances, but there's also a couple others that have snuck in here as well. One from Armaf and one from, I'm assuming, a clone house that I've never heard of. Yeah, just bad decisions all around. I was looking through Joma Shop. Actually, I got all these from Joma Shop, and I saw this brand pop up, and I was like, well, it's got to be a clone. It's like $15. So I threw it in. All right, now I have not opened any of these except for this one, which I did open. I don't know why I decided to open this one up before I shot the video. Maybe I thought the horse on the cover was cool. I don't know. It just caught my attention. Lattafa's Maleki. I am butchering that. Maleki. So let's take a quick gander at the box here. You've got on the front there your horse, like I said, Eau de Parfum concentration, Lattafa up top. Sticker of authenticity on the back. You don't want to be buying no fake Lattafas. And look at that. It kind of sounds like a late 80s, early 90s DJ or something. Ingredients information on the back, on the bottom, your badge code and barcode. But none of that's important. The fragrance, that's important. And here the bottle is. You've got that same design on the front with the name of the fragrance and house. The cap is like the same cap style that you'll find on the Ana Abiyed line, also from Lattafa, kind of similar to the Club de Nuit caps, definitely gaudy. And you have some more ribbing for your pleasure on the side of the bottle, nothing on the back, sticker on the bottom. Now, as I said, I already opened this one. I have already sprayed it, and I do already have an opinion on the fragrance. But let's spray it together here on a tester strip so we can live in the moment. What does that even mean? Here we go. Thought I was in safe hands with Lattafa. No, this is not safe. Do not blind buy this. It's really sweet in kind of a powdery, fruity way, heavy white florals, leans feminine, has like almost a headache-inducing kind of vibe to it. Thanks. I hate it. So I'm really glad that I opened that one up first because it can only go up from here. And that one is a clone of, I have no idea. I don't even know if it is a clone. It's kind of a mess. But let's go from that one over to this one. Malik All Tayor. Yeah, these names are not coming easily to me. This one is a 100 ml size and it says up top, concentrated. On the back, you've got that certificate of authenticity, ingredients as well, badge code, barcode on the bottom, you know the drill. So the question here is, does the eagle or hawk beat the horse? And I am hoping it does. They even put a sticker over the box, over the flap. Why would you do this? Makes it more of a pain. Curse you, Lattafa. Here we got the bottle. It has kind of a rubbery feel and a strange rubbery smell, reminiscent of a tire shop or something. Got the name of the fragrance and house right here on the front. It is slightly crooked. That's cool. Concentrated, it says. Name of the fragrance on the sides. Cap is rubbery as well. Let's see how it is. I'll tell you what I did. I essentially just went through Joma Shop and every Lattafa fragrance that they had there, I bought, at least the ones that I hadn't smelled before. Did I bother to look these up beforehand? No. So when I say blind buy here, I do mean it in every sense. Here we go. Oh yeah, this is way better. This is way better. Hawk annihilates horse. This is actually pretty pleasant. Yeah, this is good. This is sweet. Has a little bit of a blue fragrance-ish kind of vibe to it. Very wearable. It's kind of like why Eau de Parfum meets like a Le Mans summer flanker. Like Aviator or In the Navy or something. Like a mix of those. One that makes use of that violet, very sweet, kind of take on violet with a little bit of a watery undertone to an extent, but really well done. The more that this dries down, the less it reminds me actually of why. And this is nice. This is really good. Yeah, because this was, if I recall correctly, like under $20. Yeah, this is solid. This is a mega solid, sweet, kind of bubblegummy, blue fragrance type of scent, compliment pulling kind of scent, spring and summertime. Got a good push to it. Yeah, this is solid. The last one, you throw that away. You don't even need it. Set it on fire. But this is good. Okay, let's keep it going. Up next in Armaf, Venetian Gold. Ooh. Box is interesting. Got the name of the fragrance, name of the house on the front here. Limited edition, it says. The design wraps around. On one side, it says Eau de Parfum 100 ml. On the back, your ingredients. And on the bottom, badge code and barcode. Let's see, can the Armaf stand up to all the Lattafas it's up against today? That is a bottle. I don't know how to feel about it. It's also ribbed. Says Venetian Gold up top. What is this? It's kind of like a weird futuristic 80s looking bottle. Armaf on the bottom there. Yep, cap pops off. Let's see how she is. All right. Oh, did I break it? Oh no. I damaged the bottle. Oh no. So where it says Venetian Gold up here, the little, the little gold bar, when I put the cap on, I put too much pressure on the freestanding Venetian Gold and kind of gave it a little snap. That's good quality. Ooh, this is sweet. This is super sweet. Packs a pretty good punch. Seems really pungent off the tester strip here. Like a floral, tropical sweetness. I don't know that it's a one-to-one with anything that I own as far as being a clone goes. It could be something vaguely in the vein of something like an Erba Pura or a Kirke or something from Tiziana Terenzi, something in that wheelhouse, even if it doesn't smell exactly like those. It's way better than the first Lattafa, but for men, it's gonna be way worse than the second Lattafa. I mean, it's interesting. It's well done. It doesn't come across like a mishmash of things, like it's a cohesive fragrance, but it is feminine leaning and very sweet, kind of musky, kind of powdery underneath it as well. Yeah, I wouldn't wear that. Not that it's poorly done, like I said, but. Okay, next up, Lattafa. Hayati, something like that, I don't know. This one would appear to have a nicer overall presentation. You have the name of the house, fragrance, size, and concentration on the front there. It's an Eau de Parfum. On the back says Lattafa.com, Lattafa up top, ingredients on the bottom. The usual. Opens up like so. Your bottle is sitting right down inside there. Bottle feels decent in the hand. It's gonna get a nice heft to it. And the fragrance and house on the front. Okay. It's like I just did a magic trick. I don't know that you could really see it there, but when I took it off, the collar came off inside the cap, and I hate when that happens. Then I put the cap back down on, and the collar went back into place. It's like magic. Now let's spray it. Pretty good atomizer. Ooh, okay. This is nice too. This is gonna be in the realm of Invictus Aqua, but it has really nice freshness to it. It's not quite as bubblegummy as Invictus Aqua is. I mean, you can tell this is kind of modeled after that, but I prefer this scent profile. This is pretty flippin' nice. Kind of like Hawass from Rasasi, only maybe not as aggressive, a little bit fresher. That's good. That's really good. Oh man, I lost my tester strip for the Falcon. Let me spray the Falcon one back on. I'm not sure which one is better here. This might be better. Okay, I'll come back to those, but let's keep it moving. That one's solid. I also got this one. It's same fragrance line, I guess, but this one is All Maleki, M-A-L-E-K-Y. Same deal with the box, looks the same except it's blue, and the bottle looks the same except it's blue, and as the different name. Oh, my bottle looks jacked, or my box. My box looks jacked. Looks like I caught a little razor, like when somebody was opening up a pallet or something, or a box, and just kind of sliced it. But that doesn't really matter. Not anywhere near as fresh. This is more like a woody, kind of aromatic and fresh spicy scent. Not really catching too much sweetness or fruit, but it's still good. Oh, weird. It is now taking on more of a tropical kind of vibe, getting like a sweetness underneath it, almost coconutty. What the? I'm gonna spray this on skin. I think it'll be the only one I spray on skin just because big difference from when I first sprayed it to as it dried down. Like, I don't understand. So here we go. Give it a few sprays. Yeah, I mean, when you first spray it on, it's woody, a little spicy, like fresh spice, and then sort of an underlying muskiness. And then as it dries, some of that gets replaced with more of a like tropical kind of sweet fruitiness. That's pretty different. It doesn't smell like a one-to-one with anything that I can really place. Ooh. The other one is friggin' nice. This one right here gets way better as it dries down. And I'll tell you what it reminds me of. Sort of like a mixture of sorts of something like Jean-Paul Gaultier's Le Beau with that coconut, that kind of tropical vibe, mixed with vanilla forward kind of sweetness of a Paco Rabanne's Phantom. A lot of you out there may not be the biggest fan in the world of our robot overlord Paco Rabanne Phantom, but that smells better than Phantom to me. The tweak, the twist, the change that's been made to that style of scent, it makes it 10 times better. Maybe that's an exaggeration, but it does make it a lot better. So this is sort of that, sort of a mix of like a tropical coconut scent in the vein of Le Beau with the vanilla sweetness of Phantom, kind of like that. But the opening is odd to me off my skin, at least this, first time I've smelled it, because it doesn't start that way, but it very quickly changes into that. Okay, the next one is Sapil Rave for men. So this is the one I was talking to you about earlier where I didn't know exactly who this was. Sapil. On the side it says Emirates quality mark, so must be quality. That means it must be quality. It's good. On the back, ingredients, got a QR code, a little sticker over the flap, and it has this very 90s kind of looking vibe. I dig it. Another one that was extremely inexpensive, under $20. We got to see how the Rave is. We got to know if it's worth checking out. Here's the bottle. It does look kind of cheap. What you expect, under 20 bucks, but Emirates quality mark. So actually pretty high quality, I guess. All right, spray and pray. Here we go. Pretty solid. Nice. It's like Sauvage, Dior Sauvage, but less metallic and maybe a little bit sweeter. That's not bad. Under 20 bucks. Yeah, so this is like Dior Sauvage with a twist. It's like Sauvage if you dialed back the metallic ambroxan a little bit, maybe dialed back the pepper a little bit as well, and amped up the sweetness. That's pleasant, super pleasant. And last but not least, and then we'll tackle a couple of these again just to see how they changed. Aziza. I know nothing about Aziza, did not bother to look it up, and my box feels pregnant. It is bursting at the seams. The box feels like when there's a liquid that has gone bad, like sitting out in the sun or something, and it's in a bottle, and the bottle is just filled up like it's about to burst. Feels like that. So name, fragrance on the front, name of blah, 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 presentation. So here is the bottle for Aziza. It's, not too bad, little blue bottle, plaque on the front with the name of the fragrance in the house, little metallic cap, pretty simple, but it looks nice. Expectation was maybe an interlude clone from Amouage because blue, but it's not. It's actually got kind of a soapiness to it. Yeah, like a soapy, fruity sweet scent. This is gonna be unisex, leaning feminine. Again, can't place this exactly what it would be. My expectation, my guess is that if this is a clone fragrance of something, that it would be a lady's fragrance that I'm not too familiar with. Smells really pleasant, a lot of florals going on, some citrus sweetness that carries over as it starts to dry. I would say between this and Venetian Gold that I like this more. Yeah, it's not bad. I think for most men it probably wouldn't work though. All right, time to work back through the ones I don't hate. We'll start with Falcon Dude. Yes, very nice. It is still making me think Jean-Paul Gaultier, some of the Le Male summertime fragrances that make use of violet in a way that is both kind of sweet and lightly aquatic, but it's good. I like that one, like really good. Yeah, Venetian Gold is okay. I don't love it. It's okay. Hayati, that is really nice. Spring and summertime, daytime, that would be a great scent. I like that more than Invictus Aqua. Yeah, that's super solid. All Maleki, ooh! I didn't really like All Maleki at first. It was just kind of woody, spicy, kind of bland. But as it dries down, it gets way, way, way better. Yeah, the opening on that kind of sucks, but once that starts to settle, that kind of slaps. Okay. Color me intrigued. No, it's not bad. Kind of takes on a nice sweetness. Like the woodiness and the sweetness balance out really well. Yeah, that's good. And then Rave over here, it's got a tang to it. As it starts to dry down, it gets this kind of like tanginess to the fruit, but that's really good. Still kind of Sauvage-y with a twist. Yeah. Flippin' A. And I'll tell you what, Aziza, I think, is actually way better than Venetian Gold. Like going back and comparing here, not close, way better. The florals are very nice, and even though it leans feminine, actually, as that starts to dry, it gets Real good. They have like a water spritzed kind of feel, the florals. I dig it. Okay, this took forever. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. End of the day. This one really sucks. Venetian Gold, I'm not impressed at all by. Malik All Tayor is very good. Both Hayatis are surprisingly good. Rave is super solid for under 20 bucks. And Aziza, a nice unisex floral with a great freshness to it. All right, I'm done. Thank you for hanging with me. I've got like 20 more coming. So, gonna be a lot of videos. See you guys another day. Thanks so much.